Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be in the kitchen, finally getting to a DIY project. I've been wanting to refinish these countertops because as you can see there is a ton of like scratches and chips and gouges in it, and it's also just like a dingy color, so it never looks clean. So yeah, today we're going to be refinishing with an appliance epoxy. We're going to see how that works. I did go to the store yesterday to get a few things to start prepping this morning. So yeah, let's get right into it. We're gonna fill these scratches and gouges with some wood putty. While this is drying, I'm going to head out and run some errands and also pick up the last few things that I need for this project. Hopefully this is, a one-day thing. When I get back, we'll start clearing off all the countertops and then sanding them down and then eventually painting. I don't know about where you guys live, but it is freezing today and I'm not looking forward to running these errands. It got down to -2 last night and it's about 10 degrees right now, so hopefully it warms up as the day goes on and I'm out and about. Alright, we're back from the store. Hopefully this is all I need. I don't have to make any more trips. But I got the Rust-Oleum appliance epoxy enamel. From all the videos I watched, it sounds like this lasts the best. All the paint and counter coatings, it seems like they don't last very long, so I want to try this. So yeah, we're gonna see how well this works and over time see how well it holds up. Now we're gonna start getting the countertops cleared off, cleaned off, and then I'm gonna do a light sanding and then we will move on to painting. Well, since I have to move my microwave out of this corner, it'll make it a lot easier to clean it. So that'll be a good thing. All into my trash can, not on the floor. Now we're going to move on to prepping. So yeah, I'm going to scrape this off and then I'm going to lightly sand the rest of the counters. And then I'll start taping and yeah. That was easier than I thought. This is an awful noise. The nice thing about sanding is it's actually getting a lot of the grime and nasty stuff off that just doesn't wipe off typically. an arm workout. I didn't realize how badly stained this counter has gotten. I did go around and wipe the countertops off multiple times. That way I got all the grease and the dust and everything. Now I'm going to tape, and hopefully when I'm done taping, the countertops are completely dry, and I'm going to start painting. Alright, I think I have all the prep done. There's not much else I think I can do. Hopefully this doesn't wreck my countertops, but honestly, anything is probably going to be better than all these stains and scratches and whatnot. Alright, now we're going to move on to painting. I'm going to start back here in this back corner so that way I can get a feel for what I'm doing and how thick or thin I should be going. That way, if it doesn't turn out the best, the microwave will cover it. Of course, there's already dog hair. Ugh. I went with this so there wouldn't be as many like brush streaks. This is already looking so much better. It's going to really brighten up this room. This is an interior room now because of an addition, so it doesn't get a lot of natural light. So yeah, I think this is going to help a lot with this room. I do want to go over how much this whole project cost me. It was actually very cheap. So the wood putty cost me $8.99, the frog tape $9.99, the foam brush $179, the foam roller kit $7.99, and the appliance epoxy $27.98. So the grand total of this whole project was only $56.74. I didn't go too thick with this first coat over here. All right, we're gonna move on to the second coat. This time around, I'm gonna do long, even strokes, so that way there's not as much streaking, and hopefully no streaking at all. So yeah, let's get into round 2. The directions also say if you're gonna recoat it, to either do it within the first hour or to wait a full 24 hours before you do another coat. It's definitely going to need 3 or maybe even 4 coats. The fumes definitely get worse the longer you're working with this. Alright, now we're going to do the third layer. I'm just going to do 3 layers today. Hopefully that's all it needs, but if it does need a 4th layer, I'm going to wait until it's cured after 24 hours and then add the 4th layer if it's needed. Looking like I might only need 3 coats, but I guess we'll see tomorrow once it's starting to dry. Alright, that's it for layer 3. We'll see how it looks in the morning. Hopefully that's all I have to do. And then I'm definitely going to wait maybe 2 to 3 days for it to cure before I really put anything back on it, especially like the microwave. So yeah, I will check in with you tomorrow morning or afternoon. It's the next morning and this is looking so good. I can't touch it with my hand. I wouldn't want to set anything heavy on it just yet, but I will have to do a 4th layer because I was working so fast in between layers because of the directions, and I missed some spots, especially like in this crack and everything and kind of along all the edges. So I'm going to do that in a couple of days once this has been fully cured. Next week we'll be working on a closet clean out, and then after that we're going to be up in the master bedroom, which has been a disaster for a while. We're needing to finish drywall and fix drywall, paint, decorate. So you'll definitely want to subscribe so you don't miss that. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. If you're wanting a cheap and easy fix for your countertops, this whole thing cost me maybe like $70 with all the supplies. The appliance epoxy was only 30 bucks. So it is a very cheap and easy facelift. But that's all for now, and I will see you next week.